back to a new video here on this channel. My name is Julia and I guide you through all the mall shows. This here is the first video to the new season of the Belgian The Mall, and I just thought I would give you a quick update about what we know so far and also want to introduce you to the candidates. First things first, the season will start on Sunday, so on the upcoming Sunday there will be the first episode broadcasted in Belgium, and this season takes place in Arizona, USA this time. And actually they've already started to play a bit with that Arizona theme, so we've seen like a desert in the official trailer and the candidates wear cowboy outfits in the official photos and in their introduction videos. Also, there's been one very exciting thing which has already caused a lot of discussions in the, well, let's say, the mall universe. But before we get to that, I quickly introduce you to the candidates. So you have to know that there's a show called Café de Mall in Belgium, which is a bit like the Dutch version Mall Talk. So it's a talk show where they have like a drink and meet up and discuss what happened in the episodes. And in this case, they've already met up last Sunday and Gilles de Costers was there, so the presentator of the mall, and he officially introduced, well, Belgium and all the other viewers to the candidates of the new season. And they also asked him some questions about how it was there in Arizona and all of that stuff. So they showed one short introduction video to each candidate. Offer, I should say, not to each candidate, because there we get to that very interesting thing which I will talk about in a minute. So I will quickly show you the official photos and just tell you, well, the name of that person, the age, and what he or she is doing for a living. We start with Zamia. She is 26 years old and a lawyer. Next one is RUBEN, 22 years old and a pâtissier. Then we have Comfort, 32 years old and a gynecologist. Then there's Toes, he is 28 years old and a carpenter, at least that's, I think, is like the best translation for his job. And the next one is Leila, she is 34 years old and an anthropologist. Then we have Thomas, he is 42 years old and a teacher. Followed by Connie, 58 years old and a docent, which is like a teacher as well, but for adults, so I think she teaches future teachers, if that makes sense. Then we have Lancelot, he is 27 years old and a real estate agent. The last one is Lancelot, she is 32 years old and she works as a butcher. Now, if you've counted how many people I just introduced to you, then you will probably recognize that there are only 9 candidates so far. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the exciting thing I've already talked about, because they did not introduce us to the 10th candidate. So if we have a look at the photos that they've uploaded on Instagram, so the official introduction photos, then it looks like this. And yeah, that's like the big mystery everybody's talking about at the moment. So there are a lot of theories and ideas what that could mean. And we will figure it out in the first episode. So it has to do with, well, the design, the structure, the, I don't know what you want to call it, just how the first episode functions. We will meet that person, if it is a person, because one theory is that it could probably artificial intelligence or something like that. Yeah, we will most likely meet the 10th candidate in episode number 1. So that's the, well, most likely scenario, but there are a lot of ideas. One idea is that that person is a twin of one of the 9 candidates we already know. I've already heard that some people had figured out that Lancelot has a twin, so maybe it's Lancelot's twin, or maybe it's someone coming back. But then there's one more thing that you should know about. In the official trailer, Jill says that this is something they've never done before. And if you've watched last season, then you know that one candidate had the chance to come back last season from the season before the last season. So they've kind of actually done that. So either it's a mole coming back, but that would be like, well, risky. But yeah, I mean, if we think about last year, then possible. And as you can see, a lot of theories already going on, a lot of stuff to talk about, and yeah, that is of course what the producers want and what we want as fans. We want to have something to talk about and to figure out, and yeah, it's a big riddle and a big puzzle, and we want to, well, solve that. So that were all the, well, important news or in general facts that we already know about the new season of the Belgian Mole. I hope you've enjoyed this video here, and if you do not want to miss out on any further hints and theories videos about the Belgian Mole or maybe about other Mole shows, then please make sure to subscribe here to this channel. Check out my Instagram, and we also have a Facebook group you can join if you want to. So I'm really looking forward to hear about your ideas and theories about that, well, mysterious 10th candidate. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you back in the next Sense of Theories video. Until then, bye!